Hi, this is Ellie with Full Moonlight Tarot 20. We're doing an oracle reading today. It's Easter Sunday. Happy Easter to those who celebrate. Now, we have a message here of Spirit wanting you to be adventurous and to do something different to keep your spark alive. And keeping your spark alive is all about having a balance in your life between the everyday things that you need to do, like working, housework, taking care of your family, things that you might consider to be stressful at times, and finding a balance in the way of doing something that you enjoy, something that fills you back up, right? Something that fills your cup, whether that's hobbies, going on outings, but with the adventurous spirit, trying something that you've never tried before, even if this is something that pushes you um, to leave your comfort zone, right? So, what can you do today that you would normally not feel comfortable doing, but that would ultimately feel so great when you look back after you've done this thing? What you would look back and think, wow, I'm so proud of myself. I've done this and it was great and it was better than I could have ever imagined. What could that be? Think about that and try to incorporate more of that into your life, because these are the experiences that make us grow. They make us grow. They make us step out of our comfort zone and um, how would I put that? They actually, first of all, they make you feel so much better about yourself, but they make you grow as a person, right? When you open up your horizons to new things, you leave that stagnancy of doing the same old every day, and you're actually trusting yourself more. You're trusting yourself to do things that you were uncomfortable of doing before, things that normally would have held you back, and now they don't hold you back anymore. It makes you free, right? It frees you from limitations. And that's a beautiful place to be. So think about that. What can you do today to become free? Now, the other card is you can spot dark entities because they act like they're never wrong and everything is about them. You don't need them in your life. Now, this is very much the narcissist card to me. And you will know these people in your life and they just make you feel, they just don't make, it doesn't feel great to be around them, right? Now, the thing about narcissists is that they are very good mimics. So they see how other people are around them and they mimic the emotions where they normally don't have these emotions, but they're very much mimics. So they see how people act, how people are loving and kind to others, and they mimic that only because they want to manipulate people. This is a sense of manipulation, right? This is how they draw people in, right? They pretend to be this kind and wonderful person. Maybe they have a funny side, they're very charismatic. And then once they have you around you in their circle, let's say, because I've been with a narcissist, I know what it's like. They ensnare you. And then when you're actually with them, you finally, after a while, see the masks drop and you see that it was all just a role they were playing, that this is not who they really are. And then when you see that true side of them, it's so off-putting because you see that everything they do is about them. They really don't care about you. They don't care about your needs. All they care about is that their needs are met and that they get what they want, and your wants and needs are absolutely irrelevant. And they will play and manipulate where one day they're nasty to you and the next day they see that you're withdrawing and they try to hook you back in with apologies and playing that role of um, being loving and kind all of a sudden, and they rope you back in. And this is why it's so hard to leave a narcissist, because they keep roping you back in. until you actually see the pattern, because oftentimes we're just blind to the pattern, or we form such an attachment to them that we just don't want to leave them no matter how shitty they treat us. So if you have people like that around you, it's important that you walk away. Whether they're family members, friends, romantic partners, these people, those narcissists, they will never change because they don't think there's anything wrong with them. They think that there's something wrong with you because you have a problem with them, right? That you are the problem because you're not doing what they want you to do. So you are the problem. There's nothing wrong with them. That is their, and nothing that you can say is going to shake them from that conviction. And counseling is never going to shake them from their conviction, because all they're going to tell the therapist is the same thing. There's nothing wrong with me. She's the problem, or he's the problem. There's nothing you can do. These people don't change. They don't, because they don't feel they need to. So walk away. All these people do is drag you down energetically, and they keep you stuck in this horrible loop of being manipulated and being forced to do things you don't want to do and being degraded, and they make you feel worthless. They really make you feel worthless. They get you so brainwashed that you don't think that you're worth anything, that you will have nothing if you don't have them. That's how they make you feel. That's how they brainwash you, that if you leave me, you will have nothing, right? That they're the most important thing in your life. So please do yourself the favor, gather your strength, get some counseling, and leave these people behind, especially if you're in a relationship with a narcissist. I know how tough it is. It took me a very long time to finally walk away. And it took me many years to get over the damage that was done to me mentally. So you can do it. I can tell you, I've done it and I've been through it, and you can do it. You just need to start seeing your self-worth again. You just need to start seeing that you can have so much better. Even alone, you can have so much better. You have the strength, right? You have everything that you need, and ask Spirit for help. Spirit is always around you. Spirit will uplift you. Spirit will send helpful people your way. Just ask for help. They can't interfere unless you ask. And that's what I got for you today, guys. Love and light. We'll talk again soon.